This is a ring, but it's not just any ring. This is a $400 ring, and in Malaysia, that's 2,000 ringgit. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Samsung Galaxy Ring. Hi guys, welcome to the Honest Tech Show. Now, my mission with this channel is very simple. I want to make tech easy to understand while being fully transparent and honest with every single one of you who are watching the videos. And today, we're going to be exploring the Samsung Galaxy Ring together. Now, yes, Samsung is a global top leading manufacturer of wearable devices, and the Galaxy Ring is a wearable device. When we talk about wearable devices, the most common one at the moment would be smartwatches. But a growing trend has been seen with companies producing rings. Now, definitely when it comes to smartwatches and rings, there are going to be more limitation to rings because with smartwatches, you get a screen. But when it comes to rings, it's pretty small. And even if they do one day find a way to fit a screen on a ring, the controls are definitely going to be more limited simply because it's a much smaller device. But don't get me wrong, smart rings are really good for certain individuals, which is why we are here to take a look at the Samsung Galaxy Ring today and to better understand its features, who it's made for, and if it's worth the price tag. Over here we have the Samsung Galaxy Ring. And just with the box, you can tell that the quality is extremely premium. And if we open it on the inside, oh, what do you know? We have a second box. Now, this box definitely much harder, more sturdy. It feels like I'm opening a really expensive watch. Okay, let's open it and see on the inside. Like, damn, that's nice. So on the inside, you will get the casing, and I'm guessing what we see inside here, that is the Samsung Galaxy Ring. You will also get the manual book as well as the Type-C cable for charging. Now, I can see a Type-C slot on the casing itself, so I'm guessing you will charge the case, and the case will charge the Samsung Galaxy Ring. And speaking of the case, this is an extremely beautiful, transparent case that Samsung has designed for the Samsung Galaxy Ring. Doesn't that case look extremely nice? Right, let's open it. So when you open it, you're greeted with this LED light that goes around the ring itself, and that will be the battery life indicator. So if it's one huge circle, that means your ring is at 100% battery life. You have the Samsung logo engraved in there. You have this circle here, which I'm guessing is for wireless charging and MagSafe, I guess. Very interesting. And over here is the Type-C slot to charge your case. Anyway, let's take a look at the ring itself. And this is an extremely sleek, extremely matte finished black ring. Now, Samsung is saying this is made out of titanium. So on the inside of the ring, you're getting your sensors. But really what I wanted to show you guys is how sleek this whole titanium outer layer of the ring looks. And if you put this ring on your finger, sorry, Samsung says you have to use this on your index finger. This is how it will look on your index finger. This is the first time I've ever used a ring on the index finger. It's usually the ring finger or the middle finger. So my first impression of wearing this ring, I really don't feel the weight at all. Now, Samsung says that this ring averages at about 2.5 grams, which is extremely light for a ring. It almost feels like I'm not even wearing this ring. I can barely tell that the ring is on my finger when I'm wearing it. It's extremely comfortable while being extremely light. Now, Samsung says that all you gotta do to connect the ring to the smartphone is open the case, and just like that, the phone will detect your smart ring and you can connect it. Now, you will need to agree to some terms and conditions to use the smart ring with your smartphone. So this is Samsung basically introducing the smart ring to you. You can check your body's battery levels. And Samsung basically says that this is a standout feature because this allows them to be aware of their body energy levels. You can also track your sleep patterns with this smartphone and get a better understanding of your sleep habits. And of course, you get to track your daily activities. This is basically a tracker to know how many steps you took throughout the day, how long you exercised for, and also to know how much calories you burn. And you can also track and better understand your heart rate. And Samsung also teaches you just how to wear your ring. So you can see the line goes at the bottom of your fingers. And the line that they are talking about is this line on the ring itself. So what Samsung is saying is this line, it goes to the bottom of your finger exactly. So the line will be in the bottom of your finger, just like that. And just like that, with the walkthrough, you're now set to use your ring. This would be your ring dashboard. So you will be able to track all your features, energy score, sleep, all the way to your stress levels. You get all your settings over here. And over here, you'll be able to see how many % of battery is left on your ring. So I have fully charged my ring, so you can see it's 100%. Now let's try to better understand the features that this ring offers. Now, this ring is connected to the Samsung Health app itself. And this will basically track every single thing that you want to track based on your fitness and health levels. Now, the first thing we have here is the energy score. This basically helps you keep track of your energy levels throughout the day, and it will give you a reading up to 100%, so you know just how much energy you have on a daily basis. Now, the next thing would be your activity tracker here, which helps you track your steps, how long you've been active for in a day, and also how much calories you have burned. Another feature that the Samsung Galaxy Ring offers is your sleep tracker. And this will help you track just how long you have slept every single day. And a fun little feature that has been included into this sleep tracker is that Samsung associates your sleep pattern with an animal. So you could be a porcupine, you could be a penguin, perhaps even a lion. So this basically allows you to track your sleeping habits and to get better sleeps every night. Now, you can also manually track all your activities like walking, running, biking, and basically any other activities that you can possibly think of. Now, of course, this feature uses the GPS tracker to detect your location and exactly where you are running. And that actually helps Samsung to better understand just how far you have moved throughout the day. And of course, from there, you'll be able to track your workout history. I don't have any here because I have just unfortunately resetted this ring right before doing this review for you guys. So I have used this ring for about 2 weeks now, but because I wanted to show you how to set up the ring, I unfortunately did not know it will reset everything. And that's why my app seems empty, but every single thing I'm telling you is based on my review of this ring for 2 weeks now. Another feature that Samsung has included is mindfulness, which is very useful for people who are into this whole meditating, having better mental health, and this allows you to choose what you would like to focus on. Now, what I've set myself to focus on before this is reducing my stress levels and getting better sleep. This has actually helped track my activities throughout the day and given me suggestions on how I can fix my stress levels and be better throughout the day. Now, another thing that most people would be aware of, especially in this day and age, is their food tracker. Samsung actually allows you to track just how much calories you have consumed and every single nutritional information of that food. And yeah, you can actually log all your meals throughout the day. This is basically a very, very useful feature for those of you who are calorie tracking. Perhaps to lose weight, gain more muscle, to gain more weight. For those of you who are into this, this is a very, very useful feature because it allows you to put in every single information in here, what food you're eating, how many calories, and at the end of the day, it gives you an overall picture of whether you have hit your target calorie range or not. Now, another thing that Samsung allows you to use this ring for is to track how many steps you've taken throughout the day, which seems pretty accurate for what I think I've achieved today. And it also shows you just how many calories you have burned doing those steps. And then you have your cycle tracking and water tracking, blood pressure, all of this. And of course, your heart rate monitor as well. Now, my latest results shows something somewhere close to 78. I'm definitely not too sure if that's good or bad, but yeah, that's mine. Now, another feature I love is tracking your stress levels. Now, Samsung is able to analyze all your readings and data using the ring itself, and it gives you a rough estimate of where your mind stress levels are for the day. Now, I'm pretty happy mine says relaxed, but in my previous testings on days where I do feel more tense, higher blood pressure and all of that, it did go up to high. So in terms of accuracy of this, I'm saying it works 90% of the time. Like today, I know I'm pretty relaxed just making this video, sharing my experience with you guys. It's pretty accurate where it is. But on the day where I saw my stress levels being high, now because I used this app and I knew exactly where my stress levels were, I was able to just let myself go for the day and just bring down my stress levels once again. So it actually helps when you are aware. Else, if I did not have this reading, I would have just pushed myself harder, and that may have caused me to crash for the rest of the day after that. Now, the last thing that you are able to track here is your blood oxygen level. So that's the overall features that you can use the Samsung Galaxy Ring for. Now, I'm sharing this with you guys because for those of you who are interested in getting the Samsung Galaxy Ring, these are the features you can expect yourself using through the ring. Now, of course, this is Samsung, and knowing Samsung, there will be gimmicks that you can use these rings for. And the one Samsung has highlighted this time is the gesture controls, which you are able to use and dismiss your alarms or to take a picture or video. So in order to use this feature, it's basically a double pinch feature. Now, I'm gonna try double pinching to take a photo here. Now, if you take a look here, and if I double pinch, just like that, I'm able to get a photo of myself. Now, Samsung also says this works in the video mode. So if my camera is really far away and if I double pinch, it actually starts recording a video just like that. If I double pinch, does it stop the video? Yes. Double pinching also stops the video. And just like that, you have your video taken without ever even touching your phone. Now, the next feature is to double pinch and turn off your alarm. So as you can see here, the alarm is ringing. And if I double pinch, the alarm goes off. Now, I do not recommend using this feature because I found myself sleeping, and when my alarm did start ringing, because it was so convenient to just be in whatever position I'm lying down in and just double pinch, I found myself snoozing my alarm, and it doesn't snooze. It turns off the entire alarm itself, and it has caused me to oversleep more often than I usually do. So this double pinching to turn off your alarm feature, use it with caution. For those of you who may need to wake up and go to work, I do not recommend you use this feature, turn it off. In no way do I think it's actually a safe feature to use, because when you are sleeping and it's so easy to just double pinch and turn off an alarm, you may tend to do it more often than you would like to. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the Samsung Galaxy Ring. Do I think this ring is worth 2,000 ringgit? Well, that really depends on who you are as a person and whether or not you'll be using the features that's available on the Samsung Galaxy Ring itself. As for me, being an athlete, I would 100% love to use this Samsung Galaxy Ring on a daily basis. It feels extremely seamless to wear on my finger. At times I even forgot that I actually had this on my finger. Now, there are situations where the ring did become an issue. Now, for activities like swimming, running, for all of this, I'm able to wear my ring and carry on my activities just fine. But when it came to games like badminton or a little bit of weightlifting that I did in the gym, I was not able to wear this ring comfortably or peacefully, because when you need your hand to grab something, you do actually feel the ring there, and the fear of maybe scratching the ring or not having a good enough grip on your racket. That happened when I was trying to play badminton. There are situations where I did find it difficult to use the ring. But in most situations of me playing my sports like futsal, football, my daily runs, for all of this, the ring was really useful. It helped me keep track on my daily activities, gave me really useful data that I can use as an athlete. And the most important thing that I truly enjoyed with the Samsung Galaxy Ring is just how light and how comfortable it is on my finger. Now, I have tried to charge the case, and from my experience, it takes somewhere between 60 minutes to 90 minutes to charge the case fully. But from there, if your ring is inside here to charge it, it takes somewhere within 20 to 30 minutes. That's based on my experience. It could be different for other people. Now, once it's fully charged and I'm using it, I really don't have to charge this ring up for at least 5 or 6 days. Now, Samsung claims that the ring's battery life can last up to 7 days. And I will tell you this, you will easily get 7 days out of this ring. But of course, battery life is something that's very subjective. It really depends on how you are using the ring, how many features you're using it on a daily basis. Now, of course, the more you use, the shorter your battery life will be. But like I said, me being an athlete and I was able to get 5 to 6 days out of this ring, that's pretty good. However, now whenever I'm going out to play badminton or going to the gym, I just put this into the casing itself, so it charges itself every 2 to 3 days once. So I've never ran into an issue where my ring has ran out of battery. That just doesn't happen. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the Samsung Galaxy Ring, a $400 smart ring by Samsung. Whether or not it's worth it, it's like I said, it depends whether or not you will use the features on this smart ring. But to me, I really think this benefits those of you who are athletes, or those of you who are trying to track your calories on a daily basis. Those of you who are trying to take your fitness to the next level. Or maybe those of you who have health conditions where you need a little bit of tracking. Then I think the Samsung Galaxy Ring really really makes sense for those of you. Me personally, as an athlete, I will definitely be using this smart ring on a daily basis. It really is something revolutionary to me. So for those of you who are interested in perhaps checking the Samsung Galaxy Ring out and getting it for yourself, I will attach a QR code that you can scan on this side of the screen. Now this will definitely help you get a better promotion or deal on the Samsung Galaxy Ring itself. Like I said, I just want to help you guys get the best deal and save your money. But I will also definitely attach the link in the description down below. But yeah, I hope you guys can help me subscribe to this channel so I'm able to get more opportunities to review cool gadgets and tech like this. Also leave a like and comment down below if you have any questions. I will answer anything you guys want to know about the Samsung Galaxy Ring with 100% transparency and honesty. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!